Yo, what is up, chat? Yup, you guys are chat today. Um, I don't know what is on my head right now. I was gonna be DURAG Asian for the video, but I did not feel like putting this thing on, so I just threw it on my head. So yeah, I'm whatever this is Asian today. And yeah, today let's go over what happened. We had a crazy day today. So starting off, these are the two accounts I passed yesterday. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I might be leaking hella information right now, but bro, I don't even care anymore. So these are the accounts I passed yesterday. As you can see, they're both passed. That's why they're inactive. Like, look, private target reached, whatever. Now you guys know my username. So yeah, you could hack my shit, I guess. Unlucky. But this is the one I had today, and I passed this today. So private target reached, and I'm going to buy another eval. So I'll have four 25Ks, and then on Apex, I have no internet connection. Okay. Well, on Apex, I have this 150K that I made $4,500 on yesterday. So that's halfway past. And then I have my two fund accounts, obviously. So my calendar is not looking too hot this week. Let's see what happened in my calendar. It's not updating right now. Let's see what happened. So here is the calendar. This week it's not looking too hot. And it sent me below 10K for the month. Not really worried. Not gonna get emotional. I don't really care. Because I can just go to my alpha ticks and look at my three accounts. So yeah, I don't really care. And then I'll go to my fund and next and look at my three accounts. So yeah, the P&L will go green very soon. We have really good price action. The reason why my calendar is red this week, even though you guys see me doing all this shit, is because I've been trading evals because I want more allocation. And I'm not going to be a scammer or whatever you want to call it because I don't sell anything. I don't even know why I'd be called a scammer. But I don't put my eval trades in here. These are fund accounts only. As you can see, XFA, my PA Apexes, Apex PAs, and then my two 100K fund accounts. So I'm not going to put eval trades on here. That's why these are red. If I put my eval trades in here, this number would be like 50 bands or some shit. But obviously that's not real. So I'm not going to do whatever that. I'm not going to do that. So anyway, we had a banger ass trade today. If I can pull up the NASDAQ 100 E-mini futures CME index right here. So let's see if I could turn on executions. Yeah, so I don't know. It says executions are on, but it doesn't show the trade for some reason. Maybe I could go to orders. Filled, rejected. Okay, it doesn't show anything for some reason, but this is the trade I took today, not this. So this was off my level. My eval trade was this trade right here. We had a 5-minute inverse for value gap. Okay, so I think it was this one. It should have been this one. So no daily buys today. I saw we had equal lows at freaking London on ES. Okay, sorry, this is really chopped. I didn't know what I was gonna say coming in this video. But okay, we had equal lows this morning at London on ES. So I was bearish. And on NASDAQ, we had really good draws in liquidity. If you guys look in the 1 hour here, we have these accumulation lows right here. Boom, 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 and boom. Super, super high conviction draw on liquidity. And I'm just looking for shorts. So I did try this short down here. I think at market open. So where is that? This is 9:30, right? Okay, so I did try this short right here down to London lows pre-market. So here is London lows. Boom. And I took a 30-second inverse in this leg. This was pre-market, so it was low volatility. I'd like a 10-point stop loss. And I targeted London lows, which got edged, and I got stopped at break even. And then market open, we ripped up, hit my level, entered on my alpha eval. So this one right here. You guys can see I passed it halfway in one day. So yeah. And then yeah, took a short in the alpha eval, full per of that shit, obviously. And then on my fund and next eval, I took this 5-minute inverse. So we have this big leg down, which confirms we're bearish and confirms that we want to take these 1 hour accumulation lows. So that's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for lawns at all. My friend took a 1-minute lawn up to the 15-minute gap, and it won. But shorts, like obviously you want to trade with your bias, right? So shorts were definitely more high conviction for me. And we have this 5-minute gap here. Highest time frame inverse of the leg. I don't know why my chart keeps doing this shit, but boom, we have this 5-minute inverse. So inverse here, and then we had a little 1-minute pullback after inverted right here. Boom, enter. So I didn't actually have to hold this all the way down here because I was just passing eval. So I TP'd somewhere around here because I only needed $1,500 on my eval. But the actual trade, sorry, I'm like everywhere right now, and it's fucking 7 p.m. because I just got home. So the second trade, or not the second trade, the actual TP would have been at these 1 hour accumulation lows. So my first TP would be here, which would be most of my position. And then I would hold runners all the way down to the last one. So probably like, I don't know, normal size is 2 cons, so 20 minis. I'll probably take 15 minis here, 16 minis, and then leave 4 to run all the way down here. Because again, like I wouldn't leave runners unless I had high conviction. So obviously these lows are going to get hit. So left runners for that. And that's really it. It was just 2 trades a day. We had that off my level. And then this pre-market long that I got break even on. Pre-market short got break even on. And then this short right here. So if you're counting the break even pre-market, it's 3. But I really just counted as 2. My level trade and this 5-minute inverse. And yeah, so I made 4,500 on a new eval because alpha's 25% off right now. And then I passed a 25K in one trade. Again, bro, these Fund Next evals are actually insane. Like, these are the best accounts for sure. I'm not going to get into why because you guys probably don't care. But yeah, I'm just going to go over real quick how I draw my levels because some of my friends were wondering. So look, like I literally just go on the 4-hour time frame and I look at like these wicks, right? I see like, okay, these wicks are rejecting off of something. These wicks are rejecting off of something, rejecting off of something. So I draw a red line there. Like this is just brain rot. Like it's retarded as fuck. So look right here. I see these 3-4 hour wicks. This 4-hour wick, this 4-hour wick, this kind of, and this wick right here. I just see it rejecting. I'm like, okay, I'll just draw a line there and see what happens. So this is the 575 level, 574 level. So if we go on the 1 hour now at this 574 level right here, now you can see even on a lower scale, like, okay, these 1 hour candles, like tap here, reject, tap here, reject, 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 reject. And then this candle, reject, this candle, reject, this wick, reject. And if you go even back in the past, this wick rejects, these wicks reject, 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 right? So now, like, I know this level is pretty valid. And what am I trying to do? I'm either like, if I have high conviction or it's short, like, look, this was 9:30 open, right here. 9:30 open. So 9:30 opened right here. And immediately we went higher, Jewish fake out, and then boom, went lower. So went higher, comes back to my level, I'm entering. The way, like guys, these levels are good because you get an instant reaction. If your level's good, obviously, if you have a good level that's valid, you'll always get a reaction. So if you really wanted to, you could just limit order the level, right? And then right when you get that instant reaction, just go break even. So you get a risk-free trade every time. Now, I will say, if you do that, you'll probably get stopped out most of the time. And sometimes when you get stopped out, like when you're about to win. But like, since you'll always get a reaction off of like your levels, as long as they're good levels, you could just go break even instantly. So you take this level, you get an instant reaction, you just go break even. And then your R is like 1,000 because like you have no risk. So you could do that. I don't personally do that. I do like 5-10 point stops. But yeah, that's how I draw my levels. And then I would pair the levels with like other confluences, right? So like if this level matched up with the order block, or like you take the fib and it matches up, dude, I don't know what I have in my head, but whatever. So let's say you take the fib, right? Let's say this red level like somehow matched up with EQ of the current, like, listen, this is not the range we're talking about. This is just hypothetical, okay? Let's say this thing matched up with the level and you're like, oh, it's never exactly gonna happen. Well, like, I'm not gonna lie, it actually happens sometimes. The other day I had a level where it matched up exactly with the 0.79 of the range. So it actually does happen. So let's say this red line matched up with the EQ of a range, like not this one, obviously, perfectly. And then while you have that, you have a 1 hour gap and you have the CE of the 1 hour gap match up to your level or maybe a little higher, a little lower. You could just limit order the gap, like the CE of the gap right here. And most of the time it'll work. And if it doesn't work, you get an instant reaction, you go break even, and you go risk free. I don't go break even because like I just like to hold them because it retests the level a lot. So I like to stay in my trade because a lot of the time like you get stopped out and then it runs without you, right? But yeah, that's like the most simple because like you guys see like what I do every day. I document everything. Like I still crash out, obviously. I still do dumb shit. So like that's why I don't want to drop any education yet because like I don't know how good I could teach because I haven't like done anything crazy yet, right? Like I got like what 25K in payouts. So like that's not like too crazy. So like I don't want to drop any education yet. Like go rent a fucking supercar and sell a course. Like that's so retarded. So this is like how I draw my levels. This is not my entry model. Not my entry model at all. But like people just ask me how I draw my levels. That's how I draw. Bruh, that's how I draw them. That's how I use them. So yeah. That being said, it's 7:20. My friends at my house. We gotta go to the gym like right now because I had shit to do all day this morning. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I'll finally be trading my funders again. So yeah, after taking those two L's, I think I'll finally be trading my funders again, like completely focus on them. So my P&L should go green. So yeah, we have these two and then three fund and next ones. I have some problems like verifying my fund and next account. Like it's been a day and a half and I haven't got my fund accounts yet. So I don't really know what's up with that because I never used them before. But obviously we still have the alpha ones. So yeah, I'll see you guys.